Hello there everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Today I'm going to get us kick-started on another weekly vlog. Now this week I don't really have that much planned, I can't lie, but I thought it had been a while since I filmed a work-based homely video where I just do everyday things. There's not that much exciting stuff happening, but it's just a standard week in my life, so I thought it was time to get one of those back out there again. It's currently Tuesday the 30th of August and I've actually just got home from work. I've only just pulled up on the drive, and the reason I haven't been filming anything today is just because today and tomorrow I'm actually having my safety intervention disengagement training. I'm not entirely sure what it's called anymore. It used to be called MAPA, but now it's just basically intervention safety, something along those lines. I'm having my refresher, so it's only 2 days long. So for today and tomorrow that's going to be my focus at work, and obviously I can't film anything whilst I'm in there practicing the skills because that kind of defeats the objective of doing them. But as I've said, I've just got back and I figured I would bring you along with me for the evening, show you what I'm getting up to. I've got an Asda delivery coming at 5 o'clock. It's been a while since I've done an online one, so we'll see how that goes. I'm not entirely sure if I've got any substitutions yet, but we will see. And I then just kind of want to get a lot of chores done. This weekend we've been camping in Dorset, hence why I'm starting it on a Tuesday, because it's been the bank holiday weekend, and I know I've still got some bits to put away because we didn't get back till late this evening. So there's some camping stuff to sort out and put away. There's some chores to be done in the house. I'd like to change the bedding. I'd like to put on some washing, things like that. I feel like today as Tuesday should be the Monday, and I'm kind of going to get all of the chores done that I should have got done over the weekend, just so that for the week ahead we can have a nice relaxed time. So that is my plan for this evening. I will bring you along with me as much as possible, and then I will probably catch up with you properly tomorrow evening after I get back from training, or potentially even Thursday morning.
A few moments later.
Food shop is here. I got the usual salady bits, some main meals here, chicken Kiev, Hunter's chicken, prawn to prawn and rice. Got some cheeky little treats over here. Charlie's loving having these tuna bits for work. We've got some ice creams, the usual order on the crisps, some bread, some squash, and period season is upon us, so I stocked up. Also got some toilet roll. However, all of this did come to about £60, and I feel like that was really quite a lot of money for what I've actually picked up, so we'll definitely have to budget a little bit better next week.
Maybe our lives were not meant to collide from the start, but who could foresee the fall? Maybe it's time to decide what to do with the fact.
The next day I completed my safety intervention training at work, and afterwards decided to meet Charlie at the retail park just because there was a few things that we needed to pick up. There was a massive sale in New Look, so we had a little look in there, and also at some of the autumn bits and pieces. What do we think of this dress for an November wedding? I actually can't decide whether I love or hate it, so I might just pick it up and take it home to try on.
We're all trying to come over memories of the past and start over. The past can start over. Start over.
And a very good evening everyone. It's now about 9 PM on Wednesday. It has been a very hectic one. So as you already know, today was the second and final day of my safety intervention training, and I'm very pleased to announce that I passed. It's quite an intense day on the second day because you move on to all of your higher level skills. So yesterday we kind of did a lot of seating skills, low level disengagement, and then today we started off with disengagement, and then you move on to the higher level skills, which is like holding on the floor, rapid tranquilization, all that sort of jazz. So it is a lot more intense, a lot more physical, and it does tire you out. However, we did have a slightly early finish, which always helps, and somehow I still had the energy in me to go to the shops afterwards work. So myself and Charlie went to the Rico Arena retail park, so I thought I would sit down and quickly show you all what we got. So the first thing we got from New Look is just a sweater. It's nothing special, to be honest, but I do actually really like it. It's just a white sweater and it says St. Moritz on it. It's got the little mountains and some more words that I didn't really look at, to be honest. Just quite like the style of the jumper. And then we also popped into Boots afterwards, and I didn't quite realise how many toiletry top-ups we needed and cleaning products. I should have probably done a bigger Asda order, but Charlie picked up a new hairbrush because hers seems to have gone walkabouts. We then also picked up some more ear roll. This is like olive oil spray that you're supposed to use instead of cotton earbuds. We then also got some Oral-B toothpaste. This is for Charlie. And then I also got this vitamin C brightening sleeping mask. This sleeping mask kind of went viral on TikTok, or it did on my TikTok anyway. I saw it everywhere, and then I've been trying to get it in Boots the last few times I've gone in, and it's always sold out. Today the shelf looked like it had just been restocked because it was completely full, and so I thought I would try it. And the last two things I picked up are to try and counteract my sweating issue. We all know how sweaty I am. For the last year and a half I've been using Mitchum roll-on deodorant, but instead I picked up this Dove Maximum Protection stick because I've been recommended to try this out, and hopefully that works. The side of it actually made me laugh. It says, "Who's it for? Women seeking maximum wetness protection." And I'm like, yep, that's me. That is me. And then the other thing that I picked up is also like sweat related. I apologise for talking too much about this, but it's this Dry Claw antiperspirant. So it's kind of like a deodorant, I think. I'm not too sure. You basically put this on every day for the first 2 weeks, and then after 2 weeks you should have noticed a reduction in your sweating, and you can put it on either once or twice a week, I believe. Again, this is something that I've seen on TikTok, but also something that the girls at work have recommended to me, so I'll let you know how I get on with both of those, but in particular this. And I was about to say that that was everything that we picked up, but I did also show you guys briefly this dress in New Look. You can't really see it now, I'm aware my lighting is terrible, but you would have seen it earlier on in the video. We actually have one of Charlie's friends' weddings to go to in November, and I just kind of thought this emerald greeny colour would match the vibes of it being November. You don't really want your dress to be too summery. I'm going to try it on, see how it goes. I think I will need some tit tape for it, so leave any suggestions of tit tape or invisible bras or things that I could use down below. But yeah, that was everything that I picked up from our little impromptu shopping trip. I'm now kind of in the middle of getting myself ready for bed. I've got my pyjamas on and things, but I will probably have quite an early night. I don't really have many other plans for the evening because I'm quite tired. Tomorrow is going to be another quiet one from me vlog wise. I'm actually on duty tomorrow. I've spoken about this a lot on my channel before. It's basically when any patients who need support with their mental health ring into the community mental health team, and a duty worker will ring them back. So obviously there's not too much that I can share, but I will share as much as I possibly can and let you know what's going on after work as well. And I think those are all of my updates for you now, and I definitely hope they are, because I've been speaking for like 9 minutes. This is crazy how long I waffle on for. So I will let you all go now, and I will catch up with you at some point tomorrow. The next day I got myself up and ready and prepared some lunch for myself and Charlie. We were actually crossing over at some point during the day, so decided to have a little lunch date together, which was actually really nice for a change. As always, Thursdays are my duty day, so I spent a lot of the morning taking duty calls, writing up the documentation for them, and just cracking on with all things duty. After lunch though, things did get a little bit quieter, which I was grateful for, as it gave me some time to complete some online training which was running out, and I did have quite a lot of this to catch up on, so I did some today and then saved some for the following day. It took me absolutely ages to get home because there was so much traffic. I've honestly never known anything like it. So when we got back, we were both really tired and decided just to have these part-baked baguettes for dinner. Nothing fancy, nice and simple, but perfect for when you are feeling that little bit sleepy and can't be bothered to make anything. I finished off the evening by doing some reading and then jumped straight into Friday. I decided to sit in a smaller room on this day just so that I could crack on and get the things done which I needed to get done, because I am so easily distracted when surrounded by other people. And it worked a treat because I actually managed to finish all of my online training and then popped out to Sainsbury's for lunch. Okay, comment down below what you would rate my meal deal out of 10. We have a chicken and bacon Caesar wrap, which would not have been my first choice, but there was limited availability. We then have an Oasis and a bag of squares, which I don't actually want. I instead want one of these chocolate muffins, which I saw at the till. So I'm gonna have one of those instead, but kind of rate this out of 10 because squares would usually be my go-to on a meal deal. But for some reason today, I do just fancy this, and I'm not being funny. But look at all the chocolate chips inside. I'm not gonna lie, the chicken wrap was a huge letdown. It was pretty much tasteless and not something that I would get again or recommend to a friend. I then spent a lot of the afternoon doing some work and research around emotionally unstable personality disorder. I've been asked to design a workshop which we can deliver to patients alongside one of my colleagues, and so I was just researching the different sections that I'd laid out to do for myself. And then before I knew it, it was time to head home. And just like that, the work week is over, thank goodness. Although I don't really know why I'm saying that because I've actually had a really good week. However, I'm glad the weekend is here, and I'm particularly glad that it's a Friday night because I'm actually booked in for a haircut this evening. As you can see, this is not in the best condition. I really cannot remember the last time I had my hair cut, which I know is bad, but I just can't. And so I actually have an appointment at 5:15 at the Mop Chop in Coventry University. I know that sounds really weird because it's been a hot minute since I've been a student, but since leaving uni I've tried a few other hairdressers and none of them compare to the Mop Chop. I just love the service that I get in there, and I feel like they get it spot on every single time. So hopefully that all goes according to plan and I get a nice fresh Mop Chop ready for my holiday next week, which I'm so excited about, although it has come around very quickly. And then after I've been to the hairdressers, I am hoping to be able to pop into town just to go to a few of the clothes shops, mainly H&M. There's a few autumn basics that I'm aware that I need this year, and I do still need to have a proper look at it all. But in my head, I know that I would really like some autumn leggings, and so I'm hoping to be able to get some in H&M. I'm envisioning some just brown leggings, black leggings, just the basics if you know what I mean. But yeah, that is my plan for this evening. I should probably stop waffling and get going, otherwise I'll be late even though I've left work early to go. So I will bring you all along with me as much as I possibly can, show you what's going on, show you what's new in the shops, and I think that is about it. So I will catch up with you all after I've had my haircut. So the next time I picked the camera up was Sunday, and I should have really filmed a sit down clip introducing this, but I just didn't get round to it. But after having somewhat of a lazy morning, we actually headed off to Charlie's first football match. It was just a friendly, so I was reminded not to be too intense, but I honestly had the best time and she did so well. I'm so proud of her.
This is a really impressive start to our season. Okay, there's an awful lot to like about it. What we've seen.
Although her team didn't win, I had the best time watching, and that is kind of where the video ends. I do really hope you enjoyed watching this weekly vlog. If you did, then please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe down below, and I look forward to seeing you all very soon in the next one.